In this video, I'm going to be making one of those clocks. It's going to be about probably 30 inches in diameter, and I found some of this wood up in the rafters, and it's got plenty of some old character to it. It's got some dents in it, some nail holes, and it's got a little bit of figure over here in the end. It's just pine, but I'm going to try to get rid of this knot. But anyway, I'm going to try to keep this same look. I don't know if we're going to paint it yet, but I think this will look really good if we just kind of went over it with some polyurethane. So the best way to figure out on how to make one of these clocks is to make sure you have your clock hands before you start cutting any of the wood, and that way you can put the hole right on your center mark and really go from there to your bad spot on your wood that you want to get rid of. This piece here, I'm actually going to try to incorporate it in the clock just in case maybe she wants it natural, because this is just going to be a gift for her for Christmas. She's wanting to put a big clock above their fireplace mantle, and I don't think I could get a 36-inch clock, so I'm going to try to build a 30-inch one. I'll end up probably putting some epoxy in that before I cut it, but I put some lines on here already. I'm going to put some biscuits in it just to hold these boards straight, because they're kind of warped, but I'd like to get some of the unevenness just to give it a kind of a look, just in case if she wanted it painted and kind of distressed. Well, I didn't show any of the sanding of this, but I left some of the old color into it. But I'm going to go from the little hole that I started with on my router, and that's going to be where I need to drill it out for the clock. But this is where I had it epoxied. It come out pretty good. And there's that little bitty knot there. But I've got these dents in it. I left those. And I've chiseled out a few little cracks here because I wanted to give it some separation in the boards. The glue up went a little too well, so I ended up chiseling out some little places here. And over here, I loosened my clamps up and jabbed a screwdriver in there, just so I can get that little crack. Gives you something to look at. This clock has a 5/16 place where you mount it in the board, so I'm just going to go ahead and drill that hole out, and then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to mortise out where the clock movement goes. It ain't perfect, but it's on the back side, and it's just going to go in like that. Made it a little loose there just because I can. So it looks like everything fit through here fine. I still have enough room here that I wanted to go just a little bit more than just flush with that nut, because I wanted to give a little more room for my hands to stick out. And so it looks like everything's good. So now it's time to put some polyurethane on it.